Now, when the 8th house lord is in the 5th house in your D10 chart, in your Dashamsa chart. Now, mind you, this placement shows that the 8th house lord has gone 10 places from its house, its own house, natural house. So, when a planet goes 10 places away from its natural house, connected to D10, this is a very powerful connection to your career. Because remember, the 10th house of your D10 chart is also the placement of how your career will do. So, the 10th placement of the 8th house lord in the D10 chart in the 5th house. The 5th house, mind you, is the 8th house from the 10th house. So, here is a double 8-8 connection. 8th house lord going in the 10th house in the 5th house, which is the 8th house from your 10th house. So, what is the 5th house? The 5th house is the house of change, transformation in your career, in your workspace. So, this house represents what you do when either you get new opportunities, what you do with that opportunity, how you face it, whether you take it, what kind of decision making you will do, what kind of choices you will make, you'll be doing. Secondly, this is also a house, if it's not well placed, then it shows that every now and then you go through upheaval, every now and then you have to transform yourself, every now and then your career goes through transformations and challenges. But because it is the 5th house, the 5th house of the D10 chart represents your creativity, your intelligence at work, your ability to think strategically, solve problems, and to be creative in your profession. Now, 8th house lord is also a house of darkness and creativity, which is hidden. So, you will have to delve deep down and find the creativity, find the innovation, find the renewal, find the transformation, so that you are creative in your workspace and you are able to do better. So, every now and then be innovative, every now and then look deep within yourself, every now and then find the creativity to be able to get better results. The 5th house is also the house of speculative gains, which means how you can speculate to be able to get better results from your career. But 5th house becomes a house of gambling or risk taking. So, this is also a placement where sometimes you may risk everything in a career, assuming that you will get great results. Like taking a leap of faith and joining an organization which doesn't have a brand name, which doesn't have a good trajectory, which doesn't have a good history behind it, and you taking a risk. Sometimes it may work, sometimes it may not work. Sometimes people may waste all their money from their career into gambling in stocks, or some people assuming that I will be able to do well in the stock market, quitting the job and doing stock marketing from home, trading at home. That kind of work somebody can do, or somebody can actually join a professional organization where they are joining a broking firm and working for one. This can be that case. However, as I said, challenges every now and then, going through those before you are able to get good results, before you are able to get the results from the ability to take risks, to renew yourself, and using your creativity and innovation to be able to get best results. However, long run, this can give you very good results. Prestigious postings, position of power, like a director, like an MD, if you are able to keep stable, level head, and in spite of the most challenging of situations, keeping your head on your shoulders, not falling prey to impatience, not falling prey to challenges, and losing it in your mind.